Okay guys, today we're taking a look at the HG Gundam Heavyarms. So it's the newest one that just came out, the newest version of the Heavyarms that I know of. And I'm actually very impressed with this kit. He's actually super, to me, super anime accurate in terms of color scheme and all that stuff, so he looks really great. The biggest gripes that I have right off the bat are that obviously these are stickers, the blue pieces on his chest. So that might be kind of annoying after a while if they fall off or something like that. So you might want to paint those. And then the green part in there is also a sticker, and then it's kind of off center, but I mean, no one really knows that except for me if it's in my case, so no one's really going to look at that. And then these shin pieces, I guess, are also stickers, so you might want to paint those as well. There's also a lot of these little black stickers that you got to do, but that's not as big of a deal. You can probably get it with just painting those, put it with a black marker. And then I did paint the insides. So, well, I didn't really paint them, I just used a silver Sharpie to get the inside and these guys to stand out a little bit more. So I used this basic just silver Sharpie to paint just the little details in there, right, and in there. And then I did it, I don't know if this was a good idea or not, but I did it with the blade that he has there, which probably wasn't the best idea because it's not a very smooth job, as you can see, but I was just experimenting with it. So shin cannons, leg cannons. So I did color those in as well. And then I did a bunch of panel lining, obviously, with the inside, the yellow there, and then on the face that you usually have to do. But just, standard panel lining. So other than that, this is basically what you get. But overall, this kit is pretty great for a high grade. So if we go over just the articulation there, so he's probably got that full turn, but yeah, he's got that full turn. I just don't want to hit anything. Yeah, there we go. Head movement forward, not too much, but I don't think you'll need it too much with this kit anyway. He's just got basic, very high grade type of articulation, so it's just a ball joint in there, right, and it comes out a little bit, right, if you want his shoulder to come out a little bit. That's as high as the arm goes, right, so his big shoulder pieces. He does have the bicep swivel. And let's see how much you're going to get a full bend there at the elbow. Less of a bend there on his gun side, his Gatling gun side. And let's get the ab crunch in there. Not much. There is a ball joint there. Standard high grade connection there. But there's not much ab crunch there, which is fine to me. I don't really care that much. All the way around at the waist. Basic ball joint at the wrists. Classic slightly weak connection there. And let's see if you can do the splits. Oh, the side skirts get in the way a little bit of the splits there, but again, I would never really have my Gundam in a full splits like this, I don't think, although this is the Heavyarms and he is an acrobatic Gundam, so who knows. And then the other way, again, that back skirt is just one piece there, kind of like that last review I did, so it doesn't move a ton, but I don't know why you would need your Gundam to move its legs that far back. But still pretty good, I think, for his leg articulation there. And then you get a decent bend at the knee. Maybe not a full bend, but good enough for me. Ankle tilt. Doesn't go too far back. It's about as far back as it goes. You got a good ankle pivot there, I think. So it's just very standard high grade articulation, but still good. in my opinion, still very good. And this is probably the best 1 to 144 scale heavy arms that I know of personally. And then if you want to just go over some of the accessories, which are really just these hands, you only get these other hands here. So you get 2 of these action hands, and then you get 2 of these thumbs up hands, which I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do with them besides them being just thumbs up, unless they're supposed to hold something that I'm not unaware of. And then obviously you get 2 of these grippy hands that are for holding stuff, although he doesn't have a ton to hold, but he does have his Gatling gun thing that you can pull out here, and I'm sure you can slide that in to his hand there, just like that, if you want him to hold it. And then if you want to take this off, take that off and then store it on his back there, right? So just put that there, and then you can put in a solid little hand there. Again, it, like the insides of the cannons and all that stuff and all the artillery that he has on him is a little bland if you don't paint it or if you don't color them. It's always just this kind of basic gray, kind of like polycap color, so then it kind of doesn't stick out as much. But I like this a lot better when I just use this silver Sharpie on them. I'm not a painter, so I mean, you can judge me for how bad that looks, especially on those, but you know, whatever, I'm cool with it. From afar it looks fine. I thought these turned out pretty decent though. I like those, although you can kind of tell the marks if you look up closely, but I don't think anybody's going to look that closely at mine. Other than that, he's just a really well done high grade heavy arm. He's only like 20 bucks. It's Canadian roughly, so I mean, he's a pretty good deal to me. If you're looking for heavy arms at a 1 to 144 scale, I would definitely say you should go for this. I would definitely give it maybe an 8 or 9 out of 10, but I'm also a big Heavy Arms fan, so Heavy Arms is like my favorite Gundam. So maybe I'm biased, but I mean, also it might mean that I'm judging it a little harder because I want this to be a good Gundam, and I really like the way it looks. Aesthetically, it's very good looking, and I am very happy with this. Yeah, and I mean, again, biggest gripes are the stickers, right? Stickers there, and then these black stickers, and then obviously the eyes are stickers like most Gundams at a 144 scale. And there's these stickers on the ankles that I forgot to mention at the beginning, and the stickers on the shins there. So those kind of were annoying to put on or just to have on him. I'd rather them not be stickers, obviously, but for a high grade, I mean, it's a little bit expected at that point, especially at 20 bucks. So if you're looking for a 1 to 144 high grade version of the Heavy Arms, you should definitely grab this one. So if you guys need any Gundams and you're looking for anything, especially in the Vancouver area, please go check out Show Me What You Bought. His website is ibuildrobots.ca, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.